Here's the quick rundown of today's top stories, Thursday, July 3rd. President Marcos is confident that the Philippines can attain an upper-middle income status within his term. President Marcos is optimistic that the country would achieve upper-middle income status during his presidency, Malacanang said. Palace press officer and communications undersecretary Claire Castro said the administration will double its efforts in order to attain the status. Marcos's chief economic manager said that achieving upper-middle-income country status is definitely attainable by the end of 2025 or 2026, citing the still expansionary national budget planned for next year to stimulate the economy. 664 barangays is at risk of floods and landslides from July 3rd to 6th, according to the DENR Mines and Geosciences Bureau. A total of 664 barangays across Luzon, including 412 in Metro Manila, are at risk of rain-induced floods, landslides, flash floods, and debris flow from July 3rd to 6th. The Department of Environment and Natural Resources, Mines and Geosciences Bureau reported on Thursday, July 3rd. The warning is based on the Bureau's Geohazard Advisory No. 1, which was issued in connection with the prevailing effects of a low-pressure area and the southwest monsoon or habagat. According to the DENR-MGB, the figures were derived from forecasted rainfall accumulation thresholds under the agency's Hazard Mapping and Assessment for Effective Community-Based Disaster Risk Management, or READY program. These include 117 barangays in the city of Manila, 114 in Quezon City, 16 in Marikina, 1 in Pasig, and a combined 164 in the cities of Caloocan, Malabon, Navotas, and Valenzuela, which make up the region's 3rd legislative district. In northern and central Luzon, 252 barangays were also flagged as vulnerable. In Cagayan Valley, 118 barangays in Cagayan Province and 105 in Isabela were listed. Meanwhile, in central Luzon, 81 barangays in Zambales and 36 in Bataan were included. The Cordillera Administrative Region had 2 barangays each in Apayao and Kalinga, while Ilocos Sur had 25. Government to go after traders exploiting the 20-peso rice program. Malacanang vowed to go after rice traders using the government's 20 peso per kilo rice program to justify buying palay at unreasonably low prices, saying the act could be considered economic sabotage. Communications Undersecretary Claire Castro said this following reports that some traders have been taking advantage of farmers by claiming that the expansion of President Marcos's 20 peso rice program is a valid reason to lower their farm gate offers. In a press briefing, Castro stressed that the government would not tolerate such abuse and urged farmers to report exploitative practices to the proper authorities, such as the Department of Agriculture, the Department of the Interior and Local Government, and the Department of Justice. President Marcos has ordered the DA and local government units to ensure the 20 pesos rice program does not harm farmers' income. Rather, it aims to create direct market access for producers by eliminating unnecessary middlemen and reducing post-harvest losses. Low-pressure area and habagat to drench most of the Philippines, according to PAGASA. Heavy rainfall is expected to persist in several areas over the coming days due to a low-pressure area east of northern Luzon and the enhanced southwest monsoon, said the Philippine Atmospheric, Geophysical, and Astronomical Services Administration on Thursday, July 3rd. While the probability of its development into a tropical cyclone within the next 24 hours has decreased from high to moderate, PAGASA weather specialist Chanel Dominguez said the weather disturbance may still intensify in the coming days. Dominguez said the low-pressure area is expected to approach extreme northern Luzon and bring scattered rains, particularly over Batanes and Babuyan Islands. Meanwhile, the habagat continues to affect central and southern Luzon, western Visayas, and parts of Mindanao. Trump says deal for ceasefire in Gaza is closer after Israel agrees on terms. U.S. President Donald Trump says Israel has agreed on terms for a new 60-day ceasefire with Hamas, and that Washington would work with both sides during that time to try to end more than 20 months of war in Gaza. Neither side has accepted the proposal announced Tuesday by Trump, who has admonished Hamas that if the militant group does not buy into the offer, its prospects will get worse. It's not clear what conditions Israel agreed to. The efforts to reach a truce are unfolding in the wake of powerful Israeli and American strikes on nuclear sites in Iran, which has long supported Hamas, and just days before Trump is scheduled to meet with Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu in Washington. Stay updated with the latest news. Visit our website at www.mb.com.ph or follow us on social media. Thanks for tuning in to the Manila Bulletin Daily.